We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Aaron Nola gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Nola has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
In the air out to straightaway left. McCutchen will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Striding in, Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Now the pitch.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Into the box, Phil Gosselin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Gosselin, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Batting third,
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's safe.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. A pause and the 0-2. Bohm, the runner at third. Harper is over at second with one down in the inning. And it's fouled away. Foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2. In now, Didi Gregorius, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gregorius has a slugging. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Adam Duvall, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Adam Duvall.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Popped him up. Goslin is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
Here comes the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Batting it, the center fielder, Adam Haseley.
To the plate now, Adam Haseley. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Alec Bohm is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1-1.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies get. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 9 base hits in 23 at-bats. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Weekly hit to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Stepping in, Santiago Chavez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
0-2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Real Muto is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Slow little roller to 3rd. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves among the best teams in the league in on-base percentage and runs scored. Talking with one of the coaches during batting practice, he told me, it's great to get guys on base, but it only really matters if you're finding ways to bring them home. We do that really well, and it's a credit to the focus of our hitters in big situations. Sounds like a clutch factor to me, and they seem to have it, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Phillies, the second baseman,
Phil Gosselin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-2 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gurriel is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game.
Driven to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting, catcher, Jesse Realmuto. Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1. Chopper to short. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First offering on its way. Lourdes Gurriel will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Brian Dozier is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at 3rd as that will end the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count. Hey!
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his 1st time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Nope.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Adam Hazley.
Nope.
Ball 1 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to 3rd. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Nola, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. Philadelphia's on top 4-3. At the plate, Brian Anderson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Anderson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Scooter Gennett will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 14, Scooter Gennett.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping up to the plate, Santiago Chavez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 4-1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Santiago Chavez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Pablo Lopez. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And that will become out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Scooter Gennett remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Third base, number 14.
Phil Gosselin is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Frazier is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
JT Realmuto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Standing in, Clint Frazier. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The bat, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Cronenworth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Realmuto has it, and he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws. Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Oliver Drake is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. And Joe Girardi is going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Scott Kingery is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Oliver Drake is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Scooter Gennett, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So striding in, Santiago Chavez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted in the air out to left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the... ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Adam Hazley. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Frazier is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Fouled away. The next 0-2. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Line drive to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Coming to the plate now, Phil Gosselin. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a run. Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line towards center field. Hazley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Buttrey, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The bat, number 9, shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 23, Adam Duvall.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. In his career, Zobrist has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Slow roller out to short. Right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Here's Bryce Harper now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still all square at 4 apiece. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kingery comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Scooter Gennett.
At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Santiago Chavez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one. Gene Segura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, one man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Arodys Vizcaino is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Arodys Vizcaino.
One out, nobody on. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Haseley.
Now at the plate, Adam Haseley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. This game's all tied at 4. David Phelps takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Leading off for Miami.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Line drive to center field. Haseley is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Scott Kingery. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Alec Bohm is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Phil Gosselin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 4. Striding in once again, Jake Cronenworth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Ben.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Zobrist, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Kingery comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready for another shot now, Lourdes Gurriel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Into the wind, the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Starling Marte will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Starling Marte.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hazley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. Still all square at 4 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for ball 3. JT Realmuto is on deck. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. JT Realmuto stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's got it. There's one. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Andrew now will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he will get there to make the running play, and Roman Quinn will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Jose Alvarez gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Santiago Chavez. Swing and a liner. Foul. Alvarez is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. None out, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's the first pitch. Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. Brandon Morrow will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adam Hazley is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now the pitch. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too high, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-2 one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guys aboard with a base hit.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move them into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Scott Kingery shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Second baseman, Bill.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now the 2-0. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Roman Quinn, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 13th inning ready to begin, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Real Muto gathers. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in now, Jake Cronenworth. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
David Robertson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And that's the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Brandon Morrow.
The pitcher, Brandon Morrow.
Here's the first pitch. Now the double steal is on here. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher.
It's there. He's out trying to take third, and a poor Marlins leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. JT Realmuto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0.
No strike.
Strike taken up in the zone.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Joe Smith comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. First offering on its way.
Gloria.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Rhys Hoskins is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Neris is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. All set to begin the 14th inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Joe Smith. Now here's the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And they have taken the lead. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Santiago Chavez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the... Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Hazley. He singled his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. So digging in now, Scott Kingery. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Scott Kingery becomes out number 2 this inning. Alec Bohm stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitter's count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball.
The catch is made, and the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Marlins get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Joe Smith gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 5-4. Ronald Acuna Jr. plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Atlanta got the win against San Francisco 17-2. The Washington Nationals nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2. The Milwaukee Brewers had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-0. The St. Louis Cardinals only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-0. The Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-5. The Reds held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-1. The Rays combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they blew out the Jays 15-2. The Indians got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 3-1. The Chicago White Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. The Royals hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-0. The Twins got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim picked up, 19 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-6. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Zach Wheeler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Hunter.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. First with it is Wheeler, and he just manages to get his hand in. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. His career line against Wheeler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen going back, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Ryan Dozier at the plate. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 23, Adam.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
That is fifth, the right fielder, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late right on time with the off speed pitch next. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's set and the pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's out on the tag. But one run is in to score on the play.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Into the box now, Ryan Lavarnway. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is fine. Jeff Samardzija gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94-96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
Ball even at 2-2. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gurriel moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now in the box, Phil Gosselin. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. No balls and a strike to count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Harper has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And he fouls this one off. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. Out in front of it, strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Into the second deck and gone. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the game, and the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Gregorius, a Dutch-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And it's fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Adam Duvall. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-1 the count. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First offering on its way. Zach Wheeler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Samardzija's ready. Here's the pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch.
Yeah. Down to 3-1.
Now a swing and a ground ball out to Dozier. It's short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Samardzija. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a flare out to left center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now batting, Alec Bohm back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Phil Gonsolin.
Settling in now, Phil Gosselin, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Bryce Harper is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back. And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. JT Realmuto may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th.